That's going.
Yeah.
Working backwards from the end goal, you know? So I've been meaning to just get this out. You're only with Cameron. Now you're only with Cameron. You're only with Cameron, yeah. Yo, what's poppin', team? Only another day, another climb back. Man, it is Friday and it's a beautiful day outside. I am just now starting my day. I decided to sleep in just a little bit because I was going on about 3.5 hours of sleep yesterday. So I just know my body needed to recover from like just how hard I be going, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do over here, we go hard, but understanding that recovery is important is also high up there, you know what I'm saying? Especially when you're working out as much as I am, which is like 5 to 6 days a week. The body needs like full sleep, full sleep cycle, 7 and 9. But when you're in just like this gladiator warrior kind of timing, sometimes you got to sacrifice and sometimes you got to make up for it, right? But anyways, man, I go by the name of Cameron Markel. That's my name. Whoever's watching for the first time, these are Only with Cameron vlogs, day in the lives, week in the lives. I'm not sure where it spawns at this current time because I'm still growing. I'm posting, and the whole point of this is just consistency. So I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you following your boy's journey. I don't know if I've already said it, but I'm a fashion enthusiast. I'm a creative strategist and creative director. So you marry those two things. Basically, I just love building brand, impacting people, and styling myself with the hopes of inspiring someone else. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to tell you how to dress, but I am trying to tell you my thought process behind how I style myself and where I get my stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, today we're hitting the coffee shop up. I think I already said that. I don't know if I already said that. I'm going scatterbrain because I have not drinking a lot of water and have not eaten yet. And we're gonna work out. So I'm about to eat this pre-workout meal, and today we're hitting cardio. We're gonna hit cardio workout, and then we're gonna get to it, man. So run along with your boy, and I'll see y'all at the next checkpoint, Team Only. Peace.
Too many Texans feel like they're drowning. The cost of groceries, gas, healthcare. I'm James Talarico. In the state house, I brought both parties.
Yeah, they call them different. But he was there was criticism for how hard he trained and wanted to quit. He's like, no, I can like, and I feel like the destination played a part because we were here, but she was there, she was. But he laid out a case that sounded strong until the judge started talking like, yo, no, I don't give a fuck what you know. You know. Whatever y'all got going, keep it down. For the whole just they got to come in that shit. Once you was your mom and made your friend. He was like, yo, it's just not working. So I saw, honestly, they seem do dumb shit. These kids sound like decent kids if you took them out of whatever they were on. Even though they, yeah, that's right.
That's the first sip of water. We don't do no waters when it comes to those workouts. We power through, man. Mind over matter. Mental, boy. That's why I work out. For the mental. The physical, yes. You reap the benefits of that. For me, it's 80% mental, 20% physical. 80% diet, 20% working out. Discipline, man. You saw me slow up a little bit. My legs started to give, especially during that skate mill exercise. It was tough. And then in that moment, your body wants to retreat, bro. You saw me like not doing the form properly. You kind of saw me tiny bit not cheating. My body just wasn't reacting to the actual movement that I was supposed to be doing because it was going in kind of shock, if you will. Wanted to break, wanted to give up. But the mental, again, why we work out, but also meditation. I highly recommend you practice meditation because in those moments when your mind is overloading, your system, you're having a failure. You know, like your system's like, yo, I don't know if we do it. You need to breathe, focus on the breath. All those other things, all that noise, when you're able to focus on the breath, dial it back, focus on the moment, distract yourself from all that, that's when you're able to hit a flow state and keep pushing past the pain. So, but it's all about the mental, man. We're preparing ourselves in the workout for the things that we will encounter in life. Anything that would, or outside of here is what I'm saying, it's all life. Outside of here, any obstacle, any roadblock in your way, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna block out all that noise, all the naysayers, your own mental saying maybe you shouldn't go down this road. You know what I'm saying? It's why you work out here. It's what happens when your back is against the wall. You're priming yourself, you're training for the larger mission at hand. This is some 300 guided air stuff. This is some, I don't know, man. This is some achieve your aspirations and goals at all costs and what it takes to become. You know what I'm saying? This is what becoming is like. So, another day, another climb back, man. Keep showing up for yourselves every day, man. A daily deposit. What does it look like for you? Is it a workout? Is it reading a book? Is it taking a class? Is it working overtime? On your own goals, on your ambitions. Is it figuring out how you're gonna level up in your profession? How do you get to that CEO role? How do you get to that increase in pay, that promotion? That's what this is about, man. So, y'all boys keep showing up for yourselves, man, and ladies as well. Appreciate you. To the next point, to the next vlog. I don't know what's going on.
I'm saying that the parallel isn't that they both do something unethical, it's that one has a consequence to the other. So for me, if Floyd is flaunting money and showing ridiculous spending, and then you broke.
Keep going forward. Process.
Just going Berkey on the thigh. If I ask a nice woman.
Hey, what's poppin'? I didn't really have enough time to go over the fit. My bad, gang. Because this coffee shop closes in about an hour and 40 minutes, so it's down the road for me. I just needed to get out the crib, but we on route, man. Workout was nice. I think we already went through the whole, soliloquy or the speech. I always feel the need to make a speech after those workouts. But yeah, man, it's 95 degrees on this side, bruh. I'm loving it though. Finally was able to get Kenzo washed. First week in 4 months that it wasn't showing rain on the forecast, and I was all championing rain because it was keeping the temperatures lower for us, but it did create a lot of humidity that we necessarily were not accustomed to. Being from the H, I know the humidity all too well, but out here in Austin, like I've always said it, but the fact that Austin's in the middle of Houston and Dallas, you get the best of both worlds. You don't get the humidity that Houston gets, and you don't completely get the dryness that Dallas gets. So you're right in the middle, especially with all this greenery out here, all the trees and everything like that. You get breezes. That's why the quality of life in Austin is the best in Texas when it comes to all the trails, all the lakes, The evenings end up being a little cooler, and again, the breezes be clutch. So one thing I like about this coffee shop is it has a really dope patio. So hopefully I can just kick it on a patio for like another hour after the actual coffee shop closes. But yeah, man, we're pulling up. I'll see y'all in that thing. What's up, peeps? Team only. So I transitioned to the patio. I wasn't able to really film when I got here because the inside the shop was extra busy, so there was really no area for me to kind of like, set up, kind of show y'all more of the aesthetic. But I did what I could. But one thing I love about this place is that it has a patio. I love a good patio, especially in Austin. When I expressed earlier, the evenings, man, like, it calms down, and the weather it doesn't go down dramatically, but the temp does go down to where like the breeze is there, and it's just it's a lot easier to handle. It's not sticky like Houston would be. And that's like all the greenery and whatnot. But yeah, man, I've just been working on clarity. You can find a lot of clarity in the calm, man. So when I say clarity, I mean clarity in my business and then my future goals. I've had quite a bit of my future goals in my mind, and I haven't put it on paper all the way. And this is what a lot of today's session was about, or a lot of today's big goal was about, was like getting it out of my mind and on paper, because you can't keep it in your mind and be able to actually execute the vision. There's a reason why architects, have a blueprint, you know what I'm saying? And what that does is that allows you to kind of see the bigger picture in scale, and then operate more accordingly, whether you're building a team, whether you're showing an investor, whether you're showing a mentor, a friend. They're able to see the vision as well, because the journey of personal growth is personal, but the journey of building business is a collaborative effort, man. But if you keep it up here, no one's gonna know the vision, not even yourself, because you have so many things that you're working on at once, especially when you're more of like you operate with a lean team, or you're a solopreneur. You have so many fires that you're putting out, to where not your judgment gets clouded, but you can have like, just an overload of things in your mind and not sure which direction to move and which to go. What helps with the blueprint and be able to map it out systematically and from a more strategic aspect is working backwards from the end goal, So I've been meaning to just get this out so I can then, continue to fine tune it, working on, again, like my next 5 to 10 years, and then fine tuning every aspect of what I'm looking to do, and then building the team. So that's where I'm at currently, man. But yeah, very productive day on the clarity aspects. Today I just really wanted to gain some clarity, and then my next thing is I just wanted to learn something, or to focus on learning. So there's plenty of things for me to learn. I think I talked about it earlier. When I say plenty of things for me to learn, I mean there's plenty of things for me to go continue my education on, whether it's like, making sure I'm sharpened on what's going on with AI, because I'm heavily using AI for my business, or the meta ads course I'm taking, or what new kind of content is bubbling in the different platforms, to be able to make nuanced decisions and strategic decisions on how we're producing content, not only for myself but for my clients. So plenty of things for me to learn. So I'll do that probably a little bit later tonight. But yeah, man, it's just super nice, man. Super nice to be on the patio. Super nice to have the opportunity to be able to do so. And again, like, just get this planning done, but doing it with God, right? Because man plans, God laughs. So like, you know, just making sure that my decisions I'm making through Him. But just completely grateful, man, for this. Because there was a time where I didn't have this kind of time. There was a time where I was working during this time. I didn't have evenings. I wasn't able to just build my business on a Friday evening. I would have to get off around midnight, 1 o'clock, and then go to a 24-hour coffee shop and build my business. But man, you know, just keep pushing, just through just like resilience and discipline and motivation. You know, change happens, man. Change for the better. So I'm truly grateful. And yeah, man, we're gonna keep growing, and y'all gonna follow the journey as far as like what I'm doing now and then what I have planned in the future and how that involves you guys, which I cannot wait. And yeah, man, another day, another climb back, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all next.
What if I got no more rent to spend on you? Toss a grip, natural on the hips, waiting for a hit. There's plenty room, even bedrooms, case you wanna snooze.
You working that good tonight or not? Pick up the phone, I need a section for the mob. High five to the bros and me, 'cause I'm good for nothing.
Now, why am I talking about the fiction and entertainment world if my normal subject matter and my subject matter expertise is around educational content? Well, it's because world building is believe that it is because strategists and gurus make a hard sprint to go straight to the content strategy phase. They want to go straight to the amplification.
You've told me things, harsh truth to my face. I've been told to walk away. Just know.
Yo, what's poppin', team only? Happy Sunday, man. This is the first time me picking up the camera. It's 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. I spent most of the day just straightening up around the crib, man. My power is actually out. We're experiencing a power outage. And so as soon as I woke up, realized I didn't have any power, but didn't really stop me from doing what I needed to do. You know, we got daylight, so straighten up for like a few hours, man, just between kitchen and then bedroom, putting boxes in. But the thing that takes me the longest to do is putting like, wait, am I going this way? Okay. putting shoes in shoe boxes, especially when like throughout the week shoes just be everywhere. Me trying to figure out what I'm wearing between like certain fits. I'm like, oh, I could do this shoe, and I go pull that shoe, and yeah, it's a whole thing. But anyways, did that. Did clean my kitchen. Hopefully I have power back by like 6 o'clock, so I can go to the grocery store a little bit later and then buy what I need to do. Buy what I need to buy for my meal prep. But we're on the way to a coffee shop. I'm gonna get some work done. I need to work on my ads meta classes. I have not been working on that all week. I've been working on sales because that is honestly the constraint of my business right now. Like, you know, I watch a lot of Alex Hormozy content. I've been watching him for years. I don't know how many years now, probably like 4 or 5 years. And, you know, a lot of his profound points, you know, stand out to me. But when he speaks on like business and focusing on the things that's going to elevate your business, it's focusing on the constraint of your business. And right now, since I'm looking to scale my business, the constraint is clients, which is sales, right? So I've spent the week just focusing on sales, continuing to tighten up my process while simultaneously doing outreach. And again, I'm more of a solopreneur that has a couple contractors that work with me in, you know, creative strategy and social media management and things of that nature, content creation. But I'm doing all the sales, you know, behind my agency, for my agency. So I'm using AI to help do that, to help facilitate some things as relates to client prospecting, to help me translate my thoughts and when I'm doing assessments on client prospects, like, you know, doing my due diligence to create uniquely tailored pitches for each brand as relates to, you know, the cold outreach and things of that nature. So AI has been helping with that. But I've been neglecting the class, and I need to fit some time, you know, just finishing that class, because that's going to be a new skill set that can add to my tool belt that can help me charge more. You know, not only can we do this for you, but we can also run ads and strategy and content creation and organization, you know. So I'm going to work on that for a couple hours, continue to work on sales. I have I always want to call them seminars, but they're not seminars. I have a workshop to attend to like around 9 o'clock tonight as well. So we'll see if I'm actually able to get to the meal prep aspect. But first thing is buying groceries. That's gonna be my day. I'll show y'all, you know, the coffee shop like I always do. And I'm not sure if this is going to be a vlog in compilation of another or throughout my week, because I haven't really been doing too much today again, like other than like straightening up and, you know, just getting my sanctuary together so I can think clearly. You know, it's a big part of, you know, your everyday. Whoa, bro, chill out now. It's a big part of your of the everyday grind. Is like, you know, making sure everything around you is organized, everything around you is in good shape, so you can go out, you know, and be the best version of yourself or chase these goals. You come home to like a dirty home or whatnot, that's just going to clutter your brain, and you need your brain to be focusing on high power, high pressure problem solving and clarity of, like, you know, the goals. So I'm going to stop talking because I'm not sure if this information is resonating with y'all. I've been posting vlogs for the last few days or a few weeks, and the viewership obviously is low because I'm building this, but I'm not. YouTube is telling me, you know, you're talking too much, bro. So somebody let me know if you gain any value from these videos. Oh shit, my bad. But I'll see y'all at the next checkpoint. I'll see y'all at the coffee shop. All right, peace.
Guess I'm feeling good right now. A little sign for the hood right now. Give up, damn, hey.
So this is the coffee shop patio situation. It's real low key. It's super South Austin. My bad if the audio is terrible. I don't have my mic system on me, or I think did I bring it? I don't know, but I just wanted to get the footage for y'all so y'all can see food trucks that are closed currently, outside seating, and survive. And then there's a bar, and the bar not only makes coffee, but they have drinks, and it's a pretty solid bar. So that's where I've been posted up so far for the day, been locked in. They also have food at the bar, but yeah, cool little place, and it has a lot of artwork as y'all saw. They do like all these kind of events. This is a real kind of like Austin style coffee shop.